Hi everyone, I'm here with the Christmas countdown calendar. I made this over the course of 2 weeks and I finished it just this past weekend. And I'm putting it up on this pedestal frame that I bought at Micheals for $2. And I'm just trying to show you there that's what that is. It comes with the base screwed off, and I kind of, instead of leaving it flush to the frame, I'm kind of putting it sideways like that because since it's so bulky. It is tipping over. I am using these 2 7 Gypsies binder rings, and they have words like work, family, love, and play. I am going to get started with this countdown. I used a cut apart sheet. I must have bought it at Archivers because I don't have any other cut apart sheets like this with the numbers in any of the paper stacks that I have that are Christmas related. I did use a few number of collections, and I will put them in the description box below. I did use this paper one that I used from Teresa Collins, and I did use some embellishments from crepe paper. I'm showing you that I used some punches also. The circle punch and the scallop edge are from Fiskars. And right there I'm showing you that I did use a few collections from the crepe paper collection. I was pointing out the chipboard. This calendar is quite huge or chunky. It is about 4.5 to 5 inches thick. All the pages do end up on the ring. They do fit, but I decided to just put in half and then interchange the other half when I'm doing the countdown. I did use these foam stickers that are from Recollections. I bought them last year. I am using this dollar spot tag from Target. This is a cut apart from Teresa Collins, and I just used the We Are Memory Keepers punch. I fussy cut that number, and I used the Lifestyle Circle Wafer Thin dies to cut out that paper. I edge punched that paper, and I used the Inca Gold that I'm showing you there to do the ampersand and the snowflake. I used some foam glitter stickers that I bought from the dollar store last year, and I'm only about halfway through that sticker sheet. I'm showing you there that I did use the Jolie's metal cabochons. They're quite hefty, so they're really nice. I did use this label that's at the corner, and I did ink it with some gray. I used some sequins, and I'm also using some stickers from Jolie's Boutique and some American Crafts Gold glitter tape. Number 23 has used a paper pattern shape that I had, and then I just used it to trace it and cut it out. I did use a gold marker from EK Success on that label, which I then it's a journaling spot, and I just put the number 23 on top of it. I used some baker's twine from Micheals. I fussy cut that Santa. I used that red star glitter tape from Micheals and some sequins as well. I did some gold splatters with this Liquitex ink. And I used some American Crafts Gold glitter stickers. And that's that for that one. I'm showing you there that I circle punched those with the wafer thin dies out of this cut apart sheet. I used the Tim Holtz washi version. I guess it's his version of washi tape. I'm showing you there that fell from that other spot. I used glossy accents to adhere all the sequins. I used a border punch from Fiskars, and I colored those wood veneers with Color Shine from Heidi Swapp using the chartreuse. I did a couple of layers of pattern paper, and I used that one as a banner shape, and the pattern paper in the back below as well. That is from Crepe Paper Sleigh Ride. I used a snowflake sequin, glued a wooden embellishment on top of that, and used star glitter from Martha Stewart on top of that as well. That's a geo tag that I painted in white, and I backed the hole with a little bit of pattern paper. And I used some twine from the dollar spot at Target that I bought last year. This one was kind of intricate and really glittery. I used this glitter artist pen that I bought at Micheals, and it comes with a set of 5 vials of glitter in red, gold, silver, green, and blue, and I'm trying to show them to you right there. And the glue works really well, so if you write something out in the glue pen and you place the glitter on top of it, it does really nice work. I really like it. Those flowers, or the poinsettias, I bought from, I've had them for a long time in my stash, and they were from, oh, I can't recall right now, I'm drawing a blank, but I'm telling you there, or I'm showing you there, that I did the detail work with that glue pen, and I also did the edge of the journaling card and the number 21. That's a wood grain paper journaling spot. I used gemstones and flatback pearls from the Micheals dollar spot, and this wood veneer broke, so I might have to replace it. I used this is number 20, and I used a couple of things here. The Martha Stewart edge punch, and I used some white baker's twine with the gold foil. I frontaged these wood veneer stars, and then I embossed them. I used a Versamark marker to do the number 20 as well in the same frontage embossing powder, an American Crafts burlap bow, and that's a sleigh ride crepe paper, I believe, those stitched banners. I use these American Crafts snowflakes. They come in a set of 4. I stickled the edge of the number 19. I used a bunch of circle cutouts from the wafer thin dies, and I just cut them out in various shapes and various sizes. Used this Coats metallic gold thread, and I did it a la Nicole Jones 911. I used a American Crafts tag. That gingerbread tag is from the Target dollar spot last year, and I just glittered it in the Martha Stewart brown glitter that I have. And I put a American Crafts burlap bow on top of it. I used these 3 stickers, and they're from Mambi, and so is the May All Your Days Be Merry banner. The Check the List tag is from that K & Company Smash Pad. I punched out, using my Fiskars, a pattern paper, and also the red glitter tape. I used the Liquitex gold ink as well here. I put the number 17 over the edge of the background piece. I used a feather that has deer heads on it, and I did use that tag that also had a reindeer from this K & Company tag pad. And I'm showing you that I'm nearly done with them. They come with like 22 in a pack or something, and I'm down to like 7. That Dear Santa banner is from American Crafts, and I used that paper twine, and I think it's from EK Success. There's the Jolie's bell again. I used the circle wafer thin dies to cut out the number 16. The green and white baker's twine is from the dollar spot at Micheals. And I used another tag which I embellished with some glitter tape that came from the dollar spot and an EK Success washi tape, sorry. I stickled this 15 in red glitter. I used that bling from a stamp set that I got like a few years ago. I inked the Merry Christmas cut apart banner, and that also comes from a cut apart sheet in one of the paper packs, and so does that Ho Ho Ho. I think that's Teresa Collins. Used some foam snowflakes and a crepe paper snowman. That's chipboard. I used 2 different types of pattern paper here, a red glitter dot one, and that one with I think those are robins and Christmas trees. I used that banner, and it's from crepe paper, and it says Peace on Earth. I used that felt green Christmas tree, and they came from the dollar spot from Target this year. I did 2 circle cutouts from the number and the red glitter paper to kind of make it cohesive, and I used that clear sticker from the Mambi sheets. It says 'Tis the Season, and I used a foam reindeer from the Dollar Tree or dollar store last year that I bought. This is meant to look like a Christmas present that's wrapped, and so I put the number 13 on a tag, and I used bow. I colored the number 13 in Wink of Stella, but it might not show up on the video here. I did use these 3 tags. One is a cut apart, the one that says do not open until Christmas. The Merry one is from Basic Gray, and that Naughty Nice or Super Fun tag is from the Smash book. It came in the set with the Smash. It came in a set with a book for a Smash book. I'm not making sense. But I did use baker's twine, silver glitter tape, and the red stars again. And I think I also glossy accented the number 13. This reminded me of a mantle, so I cut out some stockings to make it seem like that, and just putting the picture of the house made me think mantle as soon as I see the stockings. I used an edge punch to cut out that pattern paper, and I used an EK Success mason jar punch to cut out that snowman out of the pattern paper. I put the number 12 beneath it, and I'm showing you here that I used it on several pattern paper scraps, so I can use either side. That banner is made out of vellum, and it says fa la 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 la. The Traditions is from a pattern paper in the Teresa and Collins pack, and a Merry and Bright arrow sticker from Mambi, from the Mambi sheets. So they're getting quite dimensional there, and then I start noticing like almost halfway through, or a little over halfway through, that I need to start making them pretty flat. So these are like not so dimensional as the other ones before. But I did kind of still try to embellish them as much as I could. I used a Heidi Swapp canvas. I thought it was a sticker, which isn't, and I embossed it in a little circle dot, polka dot embossing folder. And I used the twine from the Micheals dollar spot, and I cut out that December. It's a December 25th, so I just used the December part. And that was that one. This one I kept really simple as well. It's just pattern paper on top of pattern paper. That black piece is a journaling spot, and I just put the number 10 right over it. I used American Crafts red glitter tape there, and just a border paper there, and another one of those vellum labels. That's Heidi Swapp paper that I put over a red stripe candy looking one. I used brads to hold that label down, and I cut a green banner and I wrapped red and white twine over it, and I used an arrow that said Jolly, and I used a different type of punch for the border there. I did a small scallop with the EK Success punch on that, and I put them at a diagonal so they're kind of small to little on both ends. The number 8, I was just going to put the number 8 and that Better Not Pout tag together, and it seemed really simple, so I decided to use stickles for the number 8 and the light around the candle, and then I decided to make a wreath out of that mistletoe punch from EK Success. And so I stickled the little berries, which also get punched out of red paper, and I put the wreath together, and then I used a little foam or felt sticker that I had in my stash, and I put red stickles over it because the color didn't match. This one has the star border stickers, again from Recollections. I used this Heidi Swapp frame to frame out that journaling spot. The Santa Stop Here sticker is from Mambi. I stickled the 7 frame, and then I glossy accented the number 7, but the glue ran out. I edge punched this one with the We Are Memory Keepers punch, and I used a journaling tag that says Merry and Bright. I did that one with the a Martha Stewart punch, but I didn't like the way it was lining up, and so I just cut it around where the dots are cut out. Not very dimensional, but still, I tried to make it very diverse. This one is one of my favorites in the calendar, or it's my absolute favorite, I must say. I used the back part of the heart that I used previously from my Heidi Swapp. When I found out that I thought it was a sticker, so when I took the backing off, I realized that it wasn't adhesive backed, and so I just kept that cardboard piece and I embossed it. I used this frame, I turned it around, and I sprayed Glimmer Mist from Heidi Swapp. It's the white one, I don't know what it's called. I used a couple of snowflakes from Mambi chips. Not in that set particularly, it's another one that's black and white right there, and I used the snowflakes from that set. I wrapped some white twine. I'm showing you there that it comes with a cardboard piece, and that's the piece that I used, and I just colored it with Viva Gold, or the Inca Gold, and used it. And so it kind of frames it with the white frame on top of the red and white pattern paper. I'm letting you know there that I used the white twine. And I'm using some crepe paper chip embellishments. These are from Jelly Bean Soup. I'm almost done with them, and that's pattern paper in the back. My favorite. This is absolutely my favorite of all the little sheets on the countdown. So it's dimensional. I use some foam tape so I can create some dimension, but that's about it. Number 4 has an American Crafts banner, and I also used this Joy, Merry, and Bright from Teresa Collins, I believe. I used these stickers from Sticko. They're called Holiday Animals, if you couldn't catch that. I used pattern paper, 2 different kinds of pattern paper, and I think the black and white one is from Pink Paisley. I bought a 6x6 pad of paper recently. These trees are recollections, and they're wood veneers, and I colored them in green, and I also colored them with the Wink of Stella. I used a doily that Tuesday Hubbard gave me. She sent me a Happy Mail just recently with a bunch of doilies. I used a K and Company Smash tag right there, and I bagged it on some red paper, and I used another Jelly Bean tag, which is that snowflake one. This one has that is a mason jar, and I stickled or glossy accented the gingerbread, tied some white twine around it. I cut the 2 in a circle, and I backed it with a red banner glitter tape. I used one of the crepe paper sleigh ride vellum embellishments that have sequins behind them. Those are wood veneers that I colored with those different inks. One is the chartreuse from Heidi Swapp, and that's a Liquitex ink, and I can't recall the name of the color, but it looks red. I use these felt stickers that I've had in my stash, and Inca Gold, the Love and the Friends in the Viva Inca Gold or something like that, and that's also a Jelly Bean Soup label. So the last one is the number 1, and it's the gold foil backed paper. I put, which I edge punched, and that's a Martha Stewart punch that I used. The little scallop one is a EK Success punch. Here I'm showing you that I used one of those not cellophane, but little treat bags. I cut out that number 25, and I edge punched it with the We Are Memory Keepers punch. I used that N, which is a wood veneer that I bought at the dollar spot from Micheals. And I also edge punched the top with a different edge punch from We Are Memory Keepers. Used one of those cabochons from Sticko that I bought this year. And there's the star sticker again. And so that's the end of my countdown calendar, guys. I'm sorry if I said a lot of ums and ahs. This is my first time doing a voiceover, but I hope you enjoyed it. There are pictures to come in detail, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a happy Thanksgiving if I don't put up another video after that. But you guys have a great one. Stay safe and enjoy your time with your friends and family if you get to have time off. Thank you so much for watching. Click like and subscribe. You do me a big favor so that YouTube would know. And thank you for watching. I hope I can get to do more of these voiceovers, and hopefully the next one will be a process video. Thanks again. Bye.